There are some actors who play a character so well that after a while, people stop seeing the actor completely. And that is exactly what happened with Sean Johnston in Heartland. For years, fans have watched Jack Bartlett as the strong old cowboy who always stands firm no matter how hard life gets. But here's the surprising part. Sean Johnston says there is actually a lot of Jack inside him in real life, too. The calm voice, the tough personality, the love for family, even the way Jack looks at life. It turns out the man behind the legendary Heartland character may not be acting as much as fans think. And once you hear what Sean revealed during one of his most honest interviews, you may never look at Jack Bartlett the same way again. When people talk about Heartland, one name always rises above the rest, and that is Jack Bartlett. For many fans, Jack is not just another television character. He feels real. He feels like someone you could sit beside on a ranch while hearing stories about life, family, mistakes, and loyalty. That connection did not happen by accident. According to Sean Johnston himself, part of the reason Jack feels so authentic is because he understands the character on a very personal level. In fact, Sean admitted that growing up around his father and grandfather helped shape the man he would later become on screen. He explained that his grandfather, whose name was Spike Johnson, had some of the same energy that fans now see in Jack Bartlett. Tough but caring, quiet but strong, harsh at times. There is something almost mysterious about the way Sean Johnston talks during interviews. He never sounds like a celebrity trying to impress people. He speaks slowly, carefully, and honestly, almost like a rancher sitting beside a fire after a long day. And maybe that is exactly why fans trust him so much. The more he talks about life, family, work, and even simple hobbies, the more viewers begin to realize that the spirit of Jack Bartlett is not something Sean switches on for the camera. It is already part of who he is. That quiet strength, that calm confidence, and that deep respect for hardworking people all seem completely natural to him. And the deeper fans look into Sean Johnston's real personality, the more emotional the connection becomes. One thing that surprised many Heartland fans during the interview was hearing Sean speak about acting itself. Most people imagine actors walking onto a set, memorizing lines, and performing scenes without much difficulty after doing it for so many years. But Sean explained that it does not work that way at all. Even after playing Jack Bartlett for years, he still has to emotionally step into every single moment. He explained that he has to truly feel what Jack feels. The pain, the frustration, the pride, the love for family. None of it can feel fake. And when fans heard him describe the process, they finally understood why Jack Bartlett feels so believable. For years, fans of Heartland have watched Jack Bartlett stand strong through heartbreak, family struggles, loss, and change. No matter how difficult things became on the ranch, Jack always found a way to hold the family together. But after hearing Sean Johnston speak openly during this interview, many fans started realizing something emotional. The reason Jack Bartlett feels so real is because Sean Johnston himself understands the kind of life Jack represents. A life built on loyalty, responsibility, sacrifice, and quiet strength. And maybe that is why audiences continue loving this character after so many years. Jack is not perfect. He gets stubborn, he loses his temper, he says the wrong things sometimes. But underneath all of that is a man who genuinely loves his family more than anything else. And Sean's interview revealed that those values matter deeply to him in real life, too. As the conversation moved forward, Sean continued speaking in the same calm and thoughtful way that fans have come to love. There was no dramatic storytelling, no fake Hollywood energy, and no desperate attempt to sound impressive. Instead, every answer felt natural and honest. And strangely enough, that honesty became one of the most powerful parts of the interview itself. Fans were not just learning facts about Sean Johnston. They were slowly understanding the heart behind one of television's most beloved father figures. One of the reasons audiences connect so deeply with Sean is because he never pretends to have life completely figured out. Even while talking about success and acting, he remained incredibly humble. is a reason why so many fans say Heartland feels different from every other family drama on television. The emotions feel more honest, the relationships feel more natural, and the people on screen feel less like actors and more like real family members. At the center of that emotional connection stands Sean Johnston, the man who gave life to Jack Bartlett for so many unforgettable years. But after listening closely to this interview, fans discovered something even more powerful than Jack's tough personality. They discovered the quiet humanity behind the actor himself. Throughout the entire conversation, Sean never once tried to sound larger than life. In fact, the more he spoke, the more viewers realized he is almost the complete opposite of what people expect from television stars today. He talks like a normal man. He laughs at simple things. He speaks warmly about family memories. And he carries himself with the kind of calm confidence that only comes from real-life experience. That authenticity became impossible to ignore as the interview continued. One of the most touching parts of the interview was hearing Sean reflect on where parts of Jack Bartlett truly came from. He explained that growing up around his father and grandfather shaped him deeply as a person. Those strong older men became part of his understanding of responsibility, discipline, and loyalty. And when he eventually stepped into the role of Jack, those real-life memories naturally found their way into the character. Suddenly, fans realized something emotional. Jack Bartlett is